He has recently been bestowed with a Lifetime Achievement Award, as well as the Silver Order of Ikamanga for his contribution to the field of music. Today, multi-award-winning musician SIPHO HOTSTIX MABUSE joins us in studio to tell us more about his integral role in the newly built Old Mutual Amp Studios, nestled in the heart of Johannesburg's Newtown Junction. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So wonderful to have you here. Now, 55 years in the music business. That is outstanding. What do you think is the secret to longevity in an industry as up and down like this?
I wish I could say there was a secret. Frankly, there is none. Because if I were to tell people that there's a secret for longevity, I'd probably be being dishonest about it.
Yeah.
I had not planned and I had not imagined that 50 years down the line, I'd still be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I think most importantly is that I have tried my level best to be as honest, as committed to what I was doing. Because naturally, I actually wanted to be a lawyer.
Did you really?
I wanted to be a lawyer. I didn't want to be a musician.
Yeah.
But also there are quite a number of things that would impact on one's life and change how you change your trajectory.
Yeah.
And I found myself being a musician.
Did you ever start studying? Or like
well, I was at high school and I didn't even decide to drop out.
Yeah.
It was just, it was just fate. Yeah. Everything happened, suddenly, and we were popular as a band and we started touring everywhere. Little did we realize that we had stopped going back to school. and when
well, you were in the school of life,
when we're
for
supposed to be writing our matric, there we were somewhere in Malawi and Zambia and stuff, and well, everything just happened as we went along. But of course, given that we had stopped going to school and studying for what we really would have wanted to be, we had to make a decision.
Yeah.
I had to make a choice to say, look, this is the only way now that I have. And I had to commit myself to ensuring that it works.
Yeah.
And thank God, with luck, it did.
And it turned out very well for you.
It turned out very well.
You know, I believe in life, if you've got passion and if there's something that you want, never hold anything too tightly.
Yes.
Because then it becomes too much of a hunger, too much of a need for you. Where do you think, because it was something that you slipped into, that it became, that the passion grew for you?
Absolutely, absolutely, it did. And I had always told people that I'm afraid, I'm scared of failure.
Yeah.
And I know it is possible. However, let me fail having tried. Yeah. Ensuring, more especially in South Africa, because it's not a country where we dearly appreciate the arts to a level where we think people can develop into people of stature and make music. Unless, of course, you've traveled overseas, America, England, and so on, where people feel, wow, you've made it now. And it was a very difficult journey, and I still think it's a journey which I enjoy, but at the end of it, it was more about commitment, being passionate and being there all the time and being respectful. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, not believing your own hype. That's brilliant advice. And I think the saddest thing for me about when you look at artists and musicians is that the only passion and the only interest is creating beautiful work.
Yes.
And yet you've still got to create the money around it, which becomes a problem. What separates those who make it and those who don't?
I always advise many young people and say to them, look, guys, at the end of the day, you're a brilliant artist, but you may not necessarily be a brilliant economist, or a great manager. Find some people that you can work around, people that have the same passion as you, people that love what you do, and people that have a great relationship with you, so that whatever is developed within that space, it's shared amongst all of you. You share a passion, and that way you love each other, and then you grow. And I've been privileged to have had people around me. I had Peter Gallo at Gallo, I had Dennis Cusin, I had Ivor Harberger. These people have always advised me, and Peter Gallo would always say to me, Sipho, when you make money, there is always this saying, plant a penny and watch it grow.
Yeah.
And I've never forgotten
That's
that
such good
advice.
advice.
And as I grew and developed as an artist, I found a great manager in Cape Town, someone who was a student at university. If I have to mention him, you know, Martin Myers, for instance.
I love Martin. I've known him for years. He's extraordinary.
We created this great relationship that I doubt if Martin had not been there, I would have been in the better space as I am in today.
Wow.
And thankfully,
what a great thing to say for somebody.
We've worked together and made things happen all the time.
And now there's the AMP Studios, which is going to, and the AMP, you know, that's incredible. Do you often think of how, if your life would have been different if things like that were on offer when you started your career?
I do. I strongly believe that if we had such opportunities, things would probably have turned out differently. And of course, you know, AMP Studios is not only about, you know, recording and making music. I think they run programs that are educational for young people to develop into different musicians than, you know, the older generation, because the older generation was not schooled in this kind of situation. So AMP Studios have taken it upon itself to ensure that when young people come into the industry, they already understand what the challenges and the benefits would be of them getting involved in the music industry.
Well, Hotstix, you are a remarkable, astute gentleman. It is such an honor for me to be interviewing. Thank you so much for being here today. So the innovative Old Mutual Amped Icon Studio Hub will be more than just a recording studio. It'll also be an opportunity to learn from legendary artists like SIPHO HOTSTIX MABUSE. So we will eagerly be following what's happening and sharing it with you right here on Afternoon Express, because we love innovation so much. So after the break, we check out the specs of the LG Smart ThinkQ, and we also meet all-round musician Jabs Dimitri to chat about his latest work. So connect with us online and tell us what band name you would give Kuli Chan and SIPHO HOTSTIX MABUSE if they had to start one. So remember to use the Afternoon Express hashtag. We'll be back after this.